Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Marcus and today in this video I will share with you how to design and animate this kinetic typography using Adobe After Effects. So let's go. The first thing we need to do is design our letter in Adobe Illustrator. You can use an artboard of any size, but I recommend a 1080 by 1080 pixels. Now let's get a type tool, write the letter, scale it up and choose a nice font. Let's right click over our font and select Create Outlines and change the fill color of our letter to a light gray. Now select the pen tool and make a diagonal wavy line on the side of your letter. Make the stroke black and adjust the stroke width to your taste. I'm going with 8 pixels and I'm going to change the stroke cap to round. Now let's select our stroke, click and hold the Alt key and drag it over to the lower side of our letter and make a new copy. Select both strokes and go to Object, Blend and Make. Let's click on the Blend tool in the toolbar to adjust our blend, and on the blend options use specified steps on the spacing and change the number of steps until you are happy with the result, and press OK. Adjust the blend lines, size and position to cover the entire letter. Now let's go back to the object and select Expand, choose Object, Fill and Stroke and press OK again. Now let's right click over the lines and ungroup them. And the fun part starts now. Select everything and go to the toolbar and click on the Shape Builder tool. And while holding Alt, delete all the lines around the letter, and when you finish, delete the letter too. So now we only have the lines in our artboard. Now we need these lines in individual layers. So let's go to the Layer panel, and with the layer selected, click on this menu icon, and choose Release Layers Sequence. Then select all the layers, drag them out of the primary layer, and delete the primary layer. Great, now we just need to save it, and let's jump into After Effects. In After Effects, let's click twice over the project panel to import our file. And on the import settings, let's choose import kind as composition, footer dimensions, at cell layer size, and press OK. Cool. Let's create a solid, make it light gray and move it all under the layers and lock it. Now select all the Illustrator layers, right click and go to Create and select Create Shapes from Vector Layers. Select all the new shape layers and move them above the Illustrator ones, and then select the Illustrator ones and delete them. We don't need them anymore. Great. Usually, to make this type of animation, you need to animate the trim paths of a shape layer. So you select a layer and go to Contents and add a trim path. And then here you animate the start, the end and the offset. And there is nothing wrong with it. However, if you have more than a dozen layers, this task will become very repetitive and soul killing. So I made a script to help us with that, TrimSynch. I will leave a download link in the video description. It's a free script, but I won't say no if you want to give a small donation. Anyway, so let's do this. Let's go to Window and select TrimSynch, and now let's select all the shape layers, click on TrimSynch, and this script will create a null named Trim Path Controls and link all the layers into it, make it easier to move all the lines around. But besides that, the null has 3 slider controls, one for the start of the trim path, one for the end, and one for the random offset. And these settings will affect all the shapes, which is fantastic. And now we can just keyframe the sliders on this null. So let's do it. I will begin with a keyframe on a start slider at 0 and a random offset at 100, so the lines already begin forming in a different place. At 2 seconds, I'll mark another keyframe on the end slider at a value 0, then at 3 seconds I'm going to make another keyframe for the start slider at the value 100. At 6 seconds, another keyframe on the end slider at 100, and a keyframe on the random offset at 200. Now let's select all the keyframes and go to the curve editor and adjust the animation curves slightly. Close the graph editor and let's preview our animation. And that's it, it's looking great. It's ready to render. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Remember to like and subscribe, check my other kinetic type tutorials, download the script, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers, bye bye.